Hey legacy builders, welcome back to Tasha Mind Your Money. My name is Tasha, and if you are new here, I'm a wife to an amazing husband, a mom of 4, and we are sharing our journey. Yes, we are sharing our budgeting journey, our journey towards financial freedom, whatever you'd like to call it. We're managing our money one step at a time, and we're sharing it with you. So we closed out a 4th budget by paycheck for the month of October, and I'm sharing it with you guys today in this video. It's going to be a little bit different because I've created a new spreadsheet. Now this spreadsheet was created in Google Sheets. I've listed it for sale for a very reasonable amount. I'm going to leave the link below, but I'm going to walk you through what we did with our paycheck budget this week and show you the entire spreadsheet. It's on one sheet. It's pretty simple. So for those of us who like a simple layout, hopefully you'll enjoy this. And then also there's an expense tracking portion to it. So I'm going to share what we spent our money on this pay period. This pay period started, I believe it was the 19th, and it ends on the 25th. And you will be seeing this on Friday, the 24th. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment down below and check the link to see if you would like to purchase it for yourself. Of course, it's a digital download, so you can start using it right away. And you can always duplicate the sheet if you need to, if you want to create a new one for every time you get paid. But hopefully when I walk through this, it'll be simple, because I like to keep things as simple as possible. And again, it's not an elaborate spreadsheet, so hopefully that means it's affordable and it's user-friendly for you. All right, thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate y'all. So this spreadsheet is pretty simple. It's called the budget. That's basically what it is. You can use this for a monthly budget, or if you budget by paycheck. The pay cycle that I talked about for me is from October 19th through October 25th. And then this income section is pretty simple. There are 4 slots for 4 different types of income, whether you're rolling over income, you have side income, you have a balance forward, the beginning bank balance, all of that I put here. If you watch my weekly budget check-in, you realize that I did not plan for $1,300 for full-time income or $200 for side income. We budgeted for $1,400, but this is what the spreadsheet looks like. $12.63 was the actual full-time income. $277.62 was the side income, and we had $84.82 as a beginning bank balance, bringing our total income for this pay period to $1,625.57. So now you see the difference between what was planned and what actually came in. And we're going to scroll down and we're going to look at the first budget category section. The first section would be for bills. So we're going to take a look at the bills that I planned for and see what the actuals were for this pay period. The first bill that we took care of was putting some money into our mortgage account. We planned for $525. The actual was $440. The car loan account got $120. For car insurance, we sent $430 to pay off our car insurance for this month. Electricity got $0. Our gas heat bill needed $115. It was actually $114 and some change, but I always round up, especially now that the gas bill is so high. So that was all of the bills that we had for this pay period between the 19th and the 25th. I have some other bills listed here, but we plan to attack these going into November. So now that we know our income was $1,625 and we put in the bills that we needed to pay in our first section, let's see what the total was, and then we'll see how much is remaining. As you can see on the left side of the screen, to the right of the type of bills, $945 is what was planned for bills, but $1,105 is the actual amount we paid for our bills this pay period. That's a difference of $160. But for the actual side, we have $520.57 left to budget with or to allocate. So we can move on to section 2, which is the variables. These are all the things that change in price. So the tithe is $154 based on the income that came in. There was no offering for food in this week of our budget. We spent $234.17. For gas, we spent $17.12. For household, we spent $26.50. That makes the total of our variable expenses $431.79, and we have left over or remaining $88.78. With $88.78 left, we're moving over to our savings category bucket or side. So number 3 is savings. We sent $10 to the emergency fund, $10 to our balance forward account, and $18.78 left behind in our cushion for a total saved of $38.78. And we have $50 now remaining to budget or to allocate. So now we're going to move over to the last section, which is number 4, miscellaneous. So anything cash, anything absolutely unbudgeted can go in this section. We pulled out $50 in cash for a total of $50 in our miscellaneous category, and we have a zero-based budget because $0 is left remaining to budget. And before I move on to the expenses, I just wanted you to kind of see fully what it looks like. I'm not using my computer to record, I'm using my phone, but this is kind of what the spreadsheet looks like overall. This is the expense tracker portion on that same sheet. There are plenty of spaces for you to type in what your expenses are and which category they fit in. And this is what each section looks like. The budget, the planned income, 1, 2, 3, and 4 buckets, bills, variables, savings, and miscellaneous. So I want you to get a chance to see overall what this looks like. Now for our expenses, I put in the starting balance to the right here, $84.82. And then I broke down the description of each category where we spent from. And there are 4 categories to match the 4 buckets: the bills, the variables, the savings, and miscellaneous. Our car loan came out for $120. We ate out a couple of times. So, for example, we went to Soul Bowl. We spent $11.50. We put gas in the car. We went grocery shopping at Aldi, household items at CVS. Stop and Shop was groceries. Walgreens was actually groceries, which I don't normally do. Chick-fil-A, again, eating out. Costco, we went for groceries, and Stop and Shop, I believe that was also household. I combined the different categories where we spent money, and I input that in our variable section. So here's just a quick look at each section by section: bills, savings, miscellaneous, and variable. And I will do another walkthrough of this if you're interested. If I get enough people to say, hey, yeah, we want to kind of see it on the computer, I can spread out and let you see what the entire spreadsheet looks like. Let me know down below. But that's it. That's how we closed out our 4th budget by paycheck for the month of October. We have a 5th paycheck because it's a golden month, so we will be back to share that on paper. But there is just one sheet. You have 4 categories that you can input. It will total the remaining balances after you fill in each bucket, and then you'll get to see what your plan versus actual is. That's our the budget section. That's our the budget spreadsheet. Forgive me, you guys. We are pressed for time. I have so much to do, but I wanted to share this with you. I was super excited about it because it's simple, it's easy, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it, share it, comment down below, and I will talk to you ladies in the next one. As always, continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundant. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.